discussion forward with Peninsula Land. Rajeev Piramal, VC and MD at Peninsula, is now joining us. The news, of course, is that they are setting up a 765 crore real estate platform. Rajeev, good to see you after a very long time. How's it going? Let's talk about this platform first. Then we would also be keen to understand how's Peninsula Land, shaping up right now. But talk to us a little more about this platform and how much of the benefits of this actually come straight to Peninsula.
Sure. Thank you. First of all, thank you for having me. It's been some time, as you said, so it's good to be back. So I think that before we talk about the platform, I think it's important to just give a little context as to what the company's been doing over the last 4 to 5 years. For the last 4 to 5 years, our main priority has been on debt reduction. So we reduced our debt from 2,500 crores to now under 300 crores. And once our debt had been reduced, we've done that through sale of our inventory and existing projects and other non-core assets. So now we position ourselves in a position, we put ourselves in a position where we can look at growth capital and growth going forward. So we had done one round of fundraising in December as well, with where we had 100 crores infused in the company by Delta Corp. But as you know, the nature of this business, it's a very capital-intensive business. So now we're always looking for more sources of capital to expand our portfolio and look at new projects. So to that extent, this platform has been set up. Peninsula Land is a 30% participant in this platform. So out of the total of 765 crores, 265 crores will be invested by Peninsula towards new projects. We're looking at specifically in the redevelopment and in the plotted layout. These are the two asset classes that we're looking at. So as far as Peninsula is concerned, our 30% will go into these projects. We hope to invest over the next 12 to 18 months. So whatever returns we get from these projects, that will come directly to Peninsula. In addition to that, in addition to getting a return just from the investments in these projects, the other part of this is that there will be a development management fee that we'll be getting as the exclusive developer of the platform. So for Peninsula, there are two streams of income from this platform. One is from the returns on the investments that we make, and plus the second is the revenue stream we get from the fees that we get for everything from conceptualizing to designing to executing to selling, the whole 360-degree kind of services that we provide as a real estate developer.
Sure. So, Mr. Piramal, if you can just detail it out for us, over what time period you'll be getting and what kind of revenue and fee share? Could you quantify the number for us?
So I think that what we can say is that we're going to invest 765 crores. This 765 crores will be equity investment in new projects. So we are not seeding any of our existing projects. So one unique thing about this platform is that all the partners are coming in at an equal basis. So everyone will be investing equally into new projects. As far as we are concerned, once we put the 765 crores in, we hope to generate a significant top line from that. I mean, it's difficult to project, but maybe to the tune of 2,500 to 3,000 crores of top line will come from those projects. So and then the fee, as far as the fee is concerned, there's a fixed element to the fee, and then there is a upside that we will get as we hit certain targets as well. So if we hit the targets as we expect, the fee should be in the range of 10 to 11% as well for Peninsula.
Okay, so 10 to 11% fee and 2,500 to 3,000 crore worth of GDV is what you're expecting. Also, if you can just help us understand, Rajeev, what kind of plots and residential properties are you looking at? What value range? Because it's the ultra luxury segment which has been doing quite well. Are you looking at tapping into that or bringing in something more affordable?
No, so I think that we have, obviously our track record is of doing affordable and ultra luxury. As far as the redevelopment piece is concerned, this will be more on the luxury side. So what we want to do is look at projects where we can get in and get out relatively quickly. So you want to look at a maybe 36 to 48 month time horizon on projects like that. So there is a certain base price that we want to also not operate below. So we're looking at a base price of around 45,000 rupees and above in terms of the kind of projects we look at. But I think for us, what's more important is the timely in and timely out from these projects. So we get in and we're able to exit in 36 to 48 months so we can hit the return targets that we have. As far as the plotted layouts are concerned, I think plotted is a little different. Those plotted layouts we've done successfully in the past. We had a very successful launch in Pune in a project called Ashok One, which was very well received in the market. And we look at now plotted layouts more on the outskirts of cities, so outskirts of Mumbai, maybe Pune, Karjat, places like that, Khopoli, etc. So it's a combination of two different asset classes, that we have done very successfully in the past. We're very confident in terms of our track record of delivery. And I think what's relevant in both these asset classes also, it gives us an opportunity to get in and get out relatively quickly. So for plotted development, you look at maybe a 24 to 36 months horizon. And for the redevelopment, you look at 36 to 48 month horizon. So that's the thesis of what we want to do. We want to invest quickly over the next 12 to 18 months. We also want to exit as quickly as possible from these projects in a successful manner, of course.
Rajeev, this is a kind of a good kind of a structure which you have set in, getting in partners so that the risk is also not concentrated on you. You have other partners also coming in. I want to get a lowdown on, see, look at this. This is a long-term chart of Peninsula Land which I have on my screen. For a very long time, it went nowhere and then started moving. Basically, the viewers, if you could share, what is the roadmap for the company as a whole now? It appears that there is renewed vigor, new initiatives are being started like these. Where do you want to take the company? What opportunity? What is the bigger picture view over the next 2 to 3 years, if you could share with us? Because there's so much action happening in your sector for sure.
Yes, that's right. So I think that, like I said earlier, the last few years has really been a lot of behind the scenes work. So, we've been working on clearing the decks for issues that were overhanging from the past. So I think that's finally being done. I think that, we've dealt with all our, like I said, most of our debt. We also were able to get fresh debt into the company in March of this year when we did a refinancing, and now we're getting more equity into the company as well. So which shows that I think our lenders, bankers, financial prospective partners also believe that the worst is behind us and the company is now focused on growth. I think as far as we're concerned, we want to continue to be in the residential space largely. We have a track record of doing projects where we have sold from rupees 4 to 5,000, 4 to 5,000 rupees a square foot, all the way to 1,50,000 rupees a square foot. So we have a broad range of experience. We just want to be able to leverage that experience into new projects and new opportunities.
Rajeev, Rajeev, leave us with some more specifics. We have you after a long time. So
Yes.
3 year far out, what internal targets you have set for yourself on top line, bottom line front?
Well,
3 to 5 years.
In terms of targets, I think what I would say is that the first target for us is to invest 750 odd crores towards new land acquisitions. Like I said, the 750 odd crores will generate to 2,500 to 3,000 crores of top line. In addition to that, we already have existing projects also within our portfolio which we need to complete and we will bring to a completion. So I think that at the moment, in terms of numbers, rather than speculate too much on top line and revenue numbers, I think the focus should be on investing the 765 crores. And then I think as we go forward, we'll continue to look to raise more capital and access more capital. I think this is just a starting point for us. And I think that I hope if all things go well in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll be again in a situation we can raise further capital and look at further growth expansion. So I think the bottom line, I would say for us, is that we're on the growth path, looking to expand. And I think the issues that we had in the past are now firmly in the past.
Okay, the issues are in the past. Thanks so much, Rajeev, for making time and speaking with us today. So that's the latest coming in from the management of Peninsula Land. But since we are talking about real estate,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.